Lesson 3.3. We're learning how to rewrite division expressions as fractions. Three friends share 2 pizzas equally. What fraction of a pizza does each friend get? Each pizza is divided into 3 equal parts. Each part is called 1/3 of a pizza. So we can figure it out like this. 2 pizzas divided by 3 people is the same as 2/3, or 2/3. So each friend will get 2/3 of a pizza. 2 divided by 3 is the same as 2/3. 2 divided by 3 is what's called a division expression. And a division expression is an expression that contains only numbers and the division symbol. Mr. Sheldon cuts 3 strawberry pies to share equally among 4 children. What fraction of a strawberry pie does each child get? So each strawberry pie is divided into, if there's 4 kids, we're going to divide it into 4 equal parts. Each part is some number of fourths of a strawberry pie. So when we put it into 4 parts, each kid gets 3/4 of a strawberry pie. The other way to think about it is 3 divided by 4. And you could have each child, so 3 divided by 4 is also 3/4. And each child gets 3/4 of a strawberry pie. 3 divided by 4 is the same as 3/4. So now we're going to rewrite each division expression as a fraction. 4 divided by 5 is 4/5, or 4/5. 7 divided by 9 is 7/9, or 7/9. 5 divided by 8 is 5/8. 7 divided by 11 is 7/11, which makes me hungry. I'd like to go there. 3 divided by 7, we're going to rewrite this as a division expression. So that's the same as 3 divided by 7. 8/12 is the same as 8 divided by 12. 3/10 is the same as 3 divided by 10. 5/6 is the same as 5 divided by 6. Make sure that you write these answers in your graph paper notebook. This is Guided Learning 3.3. So at the top of your page, make sure that you've written Guided Learning 3.3 and you've underlined it because that'll make it nice and neat. Okay, Katie uses a mold to make 5 equal-sized pies. Then she divides the 5 pies equally among 4 people. How many pies does each person get? So each pie is divided into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Each pie is divided into 4 parts. So if we have 5 pies divided by 4, that's the same as 5/4. Each person gets 5/4 of a pie. And if there are 4/4 in a whole pie, we know that that's 4/4 plus 1/4. And it's also called 1 1/4. So each child gets 1 1/4 pies. That's one way to figure it out. Another method 2, is to just do a division problem. So we can go like this. 4 goes into 5, or 5 divided by 4 is, we know that 4 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. When we subtract it, we have 1 left over. So we have 1 whole plus 1/2, okay? And we would write that as 1 1/2. Oops, didn't show up on the bottom of the page. Okay, here we go. We're going to skip this example because the textbook made a mistake and put division symbols instead of addition symbols. So we're just going to do this one. Express each division expression as a fraction in simplest form, and then rewrite the fraction as a mixed number. So for number 11, we're going to do 19 divided by 2. So let's go ahead and use this method, 19 divided by 2. I know that 2 times 9 is 18, so I'm going to try that. So I have 9 with a half left over, 9 1/2. Okay. Another way you could do it is 43 divided by 4 is 43/4. That is a big fraction. So I think the better way to do it is a division problem. So we're going to have 43 divided by 4. 4 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. I don't have anything left after I subtract, so I'll bring down the 3. 4 can't go into 3, so we have to put 0. And we have 3 left over. So 0 times 4 is 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. So we're going to have a remainder of 3. So it would be 10 remainder 3, or it would be 3/4. So we have 10 with a remainder of 3/4. Okay. 20 divided by 8, or 20/8. So you could do it this way. We'll try it a different way just to show you. 20 divided by 8 is the same as 20/8. One thing I know is both of these are not the smallest number they could be. They could both be divided by 2. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. 8 divided by 2 is 4. You know what? They could both still be divided in half. So 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So now we have 5/2. That's an improper fraction. So 5/2 is the same as 2/2 plus 3/2, or 2/2 plus 2/2 plus 1/2. This is a very complicated way of doing it, so I'm going to actually show you method 2. This is going to be much more straightforward. So method 2 is 20 divided by 8. So you have 20 here divided by 8. 8 can't go into 2, but 8 can go into 20. So 8 times 2 is 16. So 2 times 8 was 16. When you subtract those, you get a 4. So we have 2 with a remainder of 4, or we have 2 and 4/8. But I can see that 2 and 4/8 can get smaller, because 4 could be divided by 4, and that equals 1, and 8 could be divided by 4, which equals 2. So our answer is actually 2.5. So I don't think they've really shown you how to find simplest form yet. Hopefully you learned it in 4th grade, and if not, we'll just practice it a few times this way, and then I'll do a direct lesson on it.